This is not a reward. This is something scary. Or she can suffocate you with it. Like she put them in the top of your nose and you can't breathe no more. You know, big boom, you know, and that's it, you're dead. What kind of God he tried to convince me that if I believe in him, I will get big boobs? Size matter. Am I seeking a cow? Her big boob will give me more milk. I mean, what is that? This is a woman. What about telling me about this woman who, it's actually not, you know, one woman, there's too many women. The heaven have 100 floor. Each one of them have different reward and different number of women with big boobs. But you know, I thought about it. Once I was in a high building and I said, if somebody pushed me from the balcony, and if I have a woman like those with me, I will be surviving. Why? Because simply, I will hold her, like I will make her fall down first. You know, I will hold her from her shoulder. I will be behind her. So she fell down, and then her boobs, the big boobs, like they will do boing, 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 boing. It's perfect. Or imagine now we see a lot of a flooding. With such a big, huge boobs, you can float over the flood. So I think Allah is thinking about how to save us from the nature. Or if you have a fire, you can squeeze one of those boobs and all the milk come out and you catch the fire dead. Do you see how Allah, he thinks so far? Look, he saved you from falling from the 30th floor. He saved you from fire by squeezing the boobs. And then he, you know, he saved you, even you can even beat your friend with it. Let us say your friend come to visit you, huh? And he's rude, and he's bigger than you. You cannot fight him. All what you need to do, order your wife to open her bra, and they will run in his face. They will demolish him. He will be suffocated. Not to forget that Allah, Prophet, he promised a man that his wife will be لن يسع مقعدها ميل من الأرض. Her butt will not even fit in 1 mile in the land. And always, you know, I ask myself, why it is so small? Don't call yourself a Christian names and call me. Coward Abdul. Let's see. Maybe we cannot find this hadith in English. I'm trying to find the hadith in English about the size of the butt of the women. Well, you know, I mean, the size of the butt is very important. We have to be honest here. Let us see. Let's try this one. Cannot be found in English, sadly. But we can find it in Arabic. And we can translate. Here we go. This is Musnad al-Imam Ahmad, volume number 2, page number 537. And this is islamweb.net. As you see, very Islamic website. And the hadith number is 10549. And now what we will do, we will use Google Translation. For some reason, my mouse is not working. Hold on. I think by mistake I disabled the right side of my mouse, so it's not functioning right. Let us see. Smart click. Okay, here we go. I think now it's fixed. So translate to English. Hassan told us from blah 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 from the Messenger of Allah. He says the minimum in paradise status, the one who is the lowest in heaven, the bad Muslim. This is the lowest reward for the bad Muslim. This is the bad Muslim. He will have 300 servants. And look at the translation here, it's really messed up. What happened to the butt? Look, it's each blade color, the beginning as well. You know. I mean, the translation is really messed up. Maybe it's better to use, like, to copy a part of it, because nothing makes sense anymore here. Yeah, nothing makes sense. Let us see in different website if we can use Google Translation again. Let me post for you the link. You can try to copy yourself and paste like little by little in Google, because look like when I click at download, translate the whole page is messed up as a translation. Here you will see the last part of the hadith. It says that Allah will give him from the hur 72 wives, additional to his wives in earth, and each one of them is going to have her ass will take 1 mile size of the earth. This is how big her ass is. So if we copy this part, let's open Google Translation. Google Translate, and I will take that line alone. And let us see if the translation will be better. So we take it here to Google Translate. 72 wives among the hur, al-ain, and wives, okay, and take her seat as much as 1 mile from the earth. Do you see it? You see, when I copy just part of it, the translation came way more accurate. So her butt need a seat to sit on it 1 mile. So my friend, if you convert to Islam and you are a person who will love big butt, may Allah bless your butt wife. This is the religion you should choose, because no religion will give you big butt to your wife except Allah religion. Are you a person who like big butt for women? If yes, don't hesitate. What are you waiting for? 1 mile butt will sit in the top of your nose. She wanna play with you. She decide to jump in your face. What you can do about it? And then we will call you, say, hey Ahmed, Mr. Ahmed, brother Ahmed, where are you? Zakir Naik, where are you? Zakir Naik now entered the butt of 1 mile butt women. 1 mile. I mean, don't you think it's small? Why 1 mile? What you will lose if you make it 2 miles? For innocent people in chat, just know that a Christian prince is a Jew prince, and he got paid to mislead you. Let us blame the Jews. This Palestinian boy, his wife, she could not make baby for a century, and then she went to Tel Aviv. She came back and she have a baby in her womb. The husband, he says, where you get the baby from? Where you get the baby from? She said to him, well, this is the time to blame the Jews. For real. Hey, Palestinian boy. Christian prince is a Jewish prince? Okay, let us say for the sake of argument, okay. And he is paid by the Jews, and still you cannot answer him. He's paid by the Jews, he's paid by the Hindus, he's paid by the cow, who care? Still we are laughing, and you have no answer. It is time to blame the Jews, my friend. So if your wife, she went to Tel Aviv and she came back with a baby, I advise you immediately to blame the Jews for that baby. However, let us blame the Jews or blame Allah. Here we go. This is the stupid Quran saying that Allah, he gave the land to the Jews. Allah is a Zionist. He assigned the Holy Land for the Jews, and he never mentioned the word Palestine, not even once. Read. Allah told Moses to tell the Jews, go and kill every single Palestinian. Allah, he assigned this land for you. Do you see it? Allah himself is a Zionist. In this stage, Muhammad the coward was trying to be hypocrite to the Jews. So he was saying to them, whatever, make them happy. And what he said? That this is a land assigned to the Jews. In the Quran, you will not find one place in the Quran it says that Israel is assigned to the Muslims or to the Palestinians, as they call them today. But in the Quran it assures that those are the Jews, the people of Moses, which Allah has assigned the Holy Land into you. Do you see it? O my people, enter the Holy Land which Allah has assigned into you. Who's talking? Moshe, the Jew. And he gave them back where? Where he gave it to them back? Allah, he assigned it for them. That's it. Allah nowhere assigned it to the Muslims or to the Arab. And Muhammad Ishmael, you are the one who said that your God Allah, he knew the future. This is additional proof that Allah do not know the future, because after 2 weeks, according to you, Allah changed his mind. So, do Allah knew that this land should be not assigned to the Jews? Or he do not know? Do he knew the future? Do he knew that this land will be for the Muslims later? So how he assigned it to the Jews? Do he knew that Palestinians, they will convert to Islam if they convert? Moshe was not a Jew. He was from Levi. Oh, that's a good thing, Ishmael. And now you know about the tribes of the Jews. That's a good thing. So tell your stupid prophet then why he called him a Jew. Are you correcting me, or you are correcting your prophet? Because your prophet, he considered Moses and his people Jews. Idiot. Isn't it your God? He called the people of Moses Jews. So if Moses is not a Jew, and you said he is from the tribe of Levi, he's expert with the tribes. You remind me of Mimi Hijab when he said Elijah, Allah, God, so God is with us. Expert. Oh boy. The best comedy. You know, Muhammad Ismail, why you don't call me? Honestly. I want you to tell me about the tribe of Moses. Can you do that? I need your help. What do you think, guys? Who can help us better than brother Muhammad Ismail? You like to call me? We want to talk about the tribes. You said that Moses, he is from the tribe of Levi. How you know that? Is that from the Quran or from Google or from the Bible? Where do you get this, Muhammad Ismail? You do not know even anything of history? Who called you a scholar? Well, tell your prophet. You're a prophet. He think that Mary, she is the sister of Aaron, the brother of Moses. And your prophet, he think that Mary's father, his name is Umran, the father of Moses. Is that true? Mr. History? It's even the chapter, it's called the chapter of Al Imran. Who is Imran? According to your prophet, he is the father of Mary. But Imran is not the father of Mary. He is the father of Moses. That make it clear more when Muhammad, he says, "Oh Maryam, sister of Aaron," the eighth, he thought that Maryam, the one in the Old Testament, the sister of Aaron, is the same Maryam, the mother of Jesus. So your prophet, the History Channel specialist, he jumped hundreds of years from Moses to Jesus, and he made Mary, or Maryam, the sister of Aaron, she is the mother of Jesus. Based on Muhammad's understanding, Jesus is the nephew of Moses. Okay, Muhammad Ishmael, I am asking you, as long you are a person who knows history, how Imran, the father of Moses, become the father of Mary? I'm waiting for the answer. Any Abdul? In front of you, this is the story where the mother of Mary and the father of Mary story about how they begot or begotten Mary. All right? And even the chapter, the Muslim, they call it the chapter of Al Imran. Okay, who was Imran? Read carefully. Behold, the women of Imran said, "Oh my Allah, do dictate into thee what is in my womb for their special service. So accept this for me, of me." Thus, he knows of all things. Allah, he knows all things. So Allah, he knows all things. He knows that Maryam, she is the daughter of Imran, the father of Moses. And then when she delivered, she said, "Oh my Allah, I delivered a female child. And Allah knows best what I will do with the female child." You know, so the story here about Maryam, the wife of Imran, sorry, the daughter of Imran and her mother, and this is history. Is that a correct history or this is stupidity? I'm making things honestly. Good. Okay, I'm making things honestly, no problem. I'm making things up. Okay, let us go to making things up then. Let us go back to Ibn Abbas. I don't like to make things up. I like to share the truth. Okay, I will go back to the truth. Ibn Abbas, the cousin of the Prophet, said, in his interpretation for Noon, he says, Allah swear by Noon. And he says that the Noon is a whale which carry the earth in its back, while in the water, and beneath which is the bowl, and under the bowl there's a rock, and under the rock there's a dust, and none knows what is under the dust save Allah. The name of the whale is Dawish Farakan, and it says Lotaya, and the name of the bowl is Bahamut, and some they say his name is Talahud, and Leona. And the whale is called in the sea called Adwad, and it's like a small bowl in a huge sea. The sea is in a Hollywood rock. Nearby there's 4,000 cracks. Hey Palestine, am I making things up? Or this is your God teaching? Who is going to say we are making things up? This is the king of Jordan website, by the way. The most corrupt man in the Middle East. And actually, I never saw someone, he claimed to be descendant from Muhammad. He is not extremely corrupt. Prove me wrong. The king of Jordan, the king of Morocco. The king of Morocco, just yesterday, he went with the foreign minister of Israel to visit the grave of his father. They are in love with the Jews. The king of Morocco. Corrupt. I convince you that Islam is wrong, brother? No, my friend, I don't want to convince you. I want you to stay as a Muslim and get the big boobs. Get lost. You become silly now. Who cares if you are convinced you or not? It is your salvation. This is stupid religion. Sunset in murky water, the man will have endless penis. The orgasm will be 70 years. The wife will be, her ass will be 1 mile. No, I do not need to convince you. This is true stories. I don't want you to be stripped from such a butt. I want to see Muhammad Ishmael go into heaven and his penis is endless. Don't forget to take a selfie and post it in Facebook of Allah. I don't know how your phone can capture such an image of an endless penis. I don't think even you can talk to your penis because it's endless. Like, think about it. You all, let us say you are in the Jannah of Allah, and now your penis, because it's so endless, I don't know, like, is the heaven of Allah is endless too? Based on endless thing, if the heaven of Allah is endless, that means that your penis will be all over the heaven. Go into the house of Dudu and Susu and Fifi and Mimi and Tutu. Endless penis? Okay. As long your penis will be endless, where your wife will be located so you can have sex with her, and where she can stop. What is the point of meeting? Do you understand me, Muhammad Ishmael? Now your penis is endless, and now you are going to have sex with your wife. Where your wife she will be located? Because remember, it's endless. That means your wife, she cannot be close to you. Your wife, she have to go like 1 billion miles away. Otherwise, you will not be able to have sexual intercourse. And I have a good news for you, Ishmael. Do you know that even if you do join jihad and get to be a martyr for the sake of Allah, Allah will make you a green bird. Isn't it? This is the most lovely dream to be. You join ISIS, you die for the sake of Allah, and now you are, Allah will put your soul inside the green chicken. And then Allah will bring you the virgins. And the virgins are so white, women. Huh? Let me show you the hadith, hold on. I'm trying to find it in English. So now you are a martyr for the sake of Allah. and now you are a green chicken. How you will have sex with those women? Are you convinced, brother, that Islam is telling the truth, brother? Look how many times this hadith is repeated, brother. Look how many times. Brother, the Prophet of Allah, he said, the souls of the murderers live in the bodies of a green bird. That's so lovely. You know what? I always wanted to go and join jihad. So I will become a parrot. Huh? This is your end, brother. Let me show you the pictures, your picture, brother. So now Muhammad Ishmael, he went to heaven. And now Allah, he took his soul and he put it inside the parrot. And now he will say, Takbir! 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 And now, the disappointing thing is that those horny females who Allah, he made them for sex, they are ready for sex, and all what they got, not a guy, they got a chicken. They got what? A chicken. The guy, his name is Palestine, he is saying to me, why you don't show chapters 2 verse number 62? My friend, chapter 2 is about Moses too, and how he did make the dead guy come alive by beating him by beef. Are you sure you want me to show you chapter 2 verse number 62? Okay, let us do it. Guys, the guy Palestine, he insists, Christian Prince, why you don't show us? Why you don't show us chapter 2 verse number 62, brother? Huh? Why you don't do that? Obviously you are scared. Why you don't do that? Why? Huh? Okay, I want you in front of everybody to put the chapter 2, okay. So now we will put for him in the Quran chapter 2 verse number 62. What do you expect? Turkey, green chicken? Let us see what this verse would say. The leaking pocket. Okay, let us go to 62. It's going to be shocking. That is shocking. The guy, he said, I am paid by the Jews, and now he is saying to us the Jews will go to heaven. And not only the Jews, the Christian too. And not only the Christian, the Sabian, the one who worship the stars. Muhammad is messed up. The Sabian who worship the stars, they hate the Jews and they believe that God of the Jews, Adonai, is the devil. Why? Because he told them to do circumcision. This is what is written in their book. Muhammad the idiot, he made the Sabian believing in the same God. And look what you did, Palestine, Mr. Palestine. So if the Christian, the Jews, and the Sabian, they will go to heaven, that's mean Benjamin Netanyahu, may Allah bless him and give him a big house and newer bathtub, because I heard his bathtub is not doing good. May Allah bless his bathtub. He is going to go to heaven too. So you are a Palestinian, and Netanyahu, you will meet Netanyahu in heaven. And the head of the Shin Bet, and the head of the Prime Minister now, all of them will be in heaven. What a messed up religion. So why the Quran says the Jews, they will be killed, kill them, kuffar? What is this? Anyway, I think we had enough for today. Don't forget, I advise the Muslims who claim victory to download my videos and post them as they are in their channel. At least the conversation between me and you as it is, if you are a victorious idiot. So I want to say thank you guys for being here, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you like it, and don't forget to unsubscribe if you don't like it. However, we advise you to unsubscribe because according to Prophet Muhammad, the one who subscribed to Kuffar channel, Allah will take a lot of good deed from his bank account. You don't want to go to sleep and then you wake up in the morning and you find your bank account robbed by Allah for one reason, because you subscribe to Christian Prince. Allah will send his dog to eat you, remember that. Let us talk about Taliban next time. My friend, there's not need to talk about Taliban. The stupid American are stupid American. They will not change. They go to a country. They think, you know, let me teach you something. There's a guy. He decided to teach donkey how to talk. So he sat with him for 40 days. After 40 days, the guy himself, he came out making the voice of a donkey. Those are the American. The American, they think democracy can be spread by occupying a land and by spending some money, and people will change. And we open a school for them, we give them education. Then democracy, my friend, is not something you can spread in an Islamic country. Those Americans are stupid. If you stay in Afghanistan for 10,000 years, as long as the country is a Muslim country, you are wasting your time, wasting your money. This is why I believe it is the best thing to do is to leave the country. Let Taliban take over it. Why not? What's our business? If those people want freedom, fight for your freedom against Taliban. Americans should not die for the sake of others to free them. And doesn't matter what they do, they will say they are evil, they are here because they want to seek our money. They spend trillions of dollars. After more than $1 trillion spending in Afghani army, now there's no army. Why? Because they are just a bunch of employees. So Americans are a bunch of fools when it's come to the government. They never learn their lesson. They are a bunch of stupid people who change their mind every 6 months. Trump, he come, he have different idea. Biden, he come, he have different idea. Tomorrow we have new president, he have different idea. It's not a state, it is a farm, you know. USA, it's a farm, and there's two group of businessmen running the farm. And each one of them, he think this is the best way to run the farm. And they consider the whole earth is a farm. And they want to practice their farming skills on other nations. So Afghanistan, nobody can solve the problem of Afghanistan except people of Afghanistan. People, they cannot earn a freedom unless they fight for it. And the person who don't fight for a freedom, he don't deserve it. So I advise Americans to leave Afghanistan. Never stay there. It's a big mistake to stay there for a day. They should not even be there. You want to fight Taliban, you can destroy them without even going there. Right now, America can wipe Taliban in 2 seconds. Not even 2 minutes, if they want. But they are potatoes. They don't want to do that, you know. I mean, you can stop Taliban so easy. You can wipe them out. And who is going to question what you did? Nobody. But there's no will, there's no leaders, there is no government, there's no army. It's a farm, you know. Democrat, you know, they are busy now about its offices and money, and it's a business. So America will be different country if they have a leader, one leader. In America, there's no one leader, and they will never have one. And those people in Afghanistan, as long as Islam is there, Afghanistan will never change. As an example, when the American, they choose this guy who is an American citizen, who is Afghani, to be a president. When a person who leaves Islam, they decide to kill him. This is not Taliban. This is the government who is our government. So what is the difference between Taliban and the moderate government? Nothing. They took a guy to jail to execute him because he left Islam under the watch of the American. So what the Americans are doing there? If not the Australian government, not the American government, jump to save that man, this man will be dead by now. America always support bad government. They never support good ones. Never. This is my experience about America. Go right now and ask yourself, which country in the Middle East America support? Saudi Arabia. You tell me how good they are. The King of Jordan. The King of Jordan, if you say one word against him, you will disappear even if you are his brother. The Prince of Qatar. Number one money bag for Al-Qaeda and ISIS. Erdogan. Number one supporter for terrorists. He armed them, he trained them, he gave them his land. American always support the most evil between Islamic countries. And if a Muslim leader in Islamic country, he don't want to practice Islam, America will go against him. And the example is the president of Syria. The president of Syria, he hates Islam. He is anti-Islam. He put Islamists in jail. What America did? They spent hundreds of millions of dollars to take him away. What America did? They forced this guy to run in the lap of the Iranian. What the American did? They put sanctions on this man so he will collapse, so they can have Al-Qaeda rule in Syria. This is what the Americans do, my friend. So don't tell me, don't ask me to talk about those things. Oil? No, Americans do not need oil. This is another lie. You see, Americans, they are the last one who need oil. We have oil enough for the coming 1,000 years. We have way more than Saudi Arabia. And look at this idiot, Biden. He don't want to dig for oil no more, so we can buy oil from Saudi Arabia. So we do not need their oil, but they are, I mean, it's a mess. An American citizen is more foolish than their leadership. When you vote for someone, he is saying to you, okay, we go green. We are not going to dig for oil, so now we are going to buy it. Who is the stupid here? Still you are using oil anyway. In the year 2030, half of the cars for sale will be made electronic, but until then people will die. Stop digging for oil by then. When we have cars made by electric, then says we do not need oil no more. So stupidity is amazing. We do not need oil of anybody. The oil we have in Alaska alone is enough to feed America for oil for the coming maybe 900 or 1,000 a year. Just in Alaska alone. Not to forget Texas and many other places and the Gulf and the sea and all over. We have an ocean of oil. We have an ocean of resource. America is like Russia. The Russians, they do not need anyone else. They do not need oil of anybody. So this is not about oil. This is about corporation. Corporations who control this earth. It is not the oil in a country. It is corporation and where their stock is located. So a corporation who control a king, they tell the king what to do because this is where their business is. And the king have to obey, otherwise they will take him down. And this is what happened always in USA. The one who elect the king is not the people. It is the corporation. This is why you see that they are fighting over how much money you can collect for the election. Why somebody need billions of dollars for election? If people elect a person, why we need that money? What the money for? The money is to brainwash the people. Who can control more media? Who can brainwash more people? Who can control them by spending more advertising? He will win. So it is not really about what you think. Many people think that America is not a country as much it is a corporation. And those corporations now own more than half of the earth. We have 4 or 5 people in America. They own the whole world, not only America. As an example, which country do not need to use Google every day? Which country do not need the service of Google or Android? Which country do not need Android and Apple? Which country do not need the technology of America? Which country can stay away from the internet of America? The internet is owned by America. And we say America, mostly we are talking about corporation. So the one in control is not the American, it is the corporation of America. Few names controlling the whole world. So you become a slave of those 5 Americans, including the American themselves, become a slave of them. The owner of Google here, he can shut me down. Like now, they stop allowing me to have donation. Why? Because they don't agree with me about what I say. They want me to say things in order to receive money. You see how they control you? I used to be able to receive donation in YouTube. And why they don't allow me? Because I am against their guideline. A person who teaches terrorism, saying that the one who leaves Islam should be killed, he can collect donation in his channel. I cannot. So those corporations are terrorist corporations. They use their own, terrorism is not only by violence, it can be by cutting your income. It can be by muting you. It's like when a man, he beat his wife. This is terrorism. So they try their best to force you to be their slave, to be their dog. If you are their puppy, then you will make money. Then they will support you. Just be their puppy. So the question is, how many of us is willing to be their puppy? As long as you are their puppy, then they will bless you with their money, the money of the devil. If you don't agree to be their puppy, then there is no donation. You cannot do that. Very simple. Imagine the president of USA, they locked down his account. Look how powerful they are. Can you imagine? The guy who controls nukes, the one who can burn the earth, they locked down his account. They closed his account in Twitter, in Facebook, and in YouTube. We are talking about the president of United States, not somebody working the post office. So this is a scary mafia. Those corporations are the biggest beast ever created for mankind. They are even bigger than the beast of Islam. And because both of them, they are evil, both are in total agreement. They don't fight against each other. You will see Google always protect Islam. This is why I cannot keep my videos for more than a few days. I mean, did you ask yourself, a guy, he making videos for a long time. When David Wood, he started his channel, I mean, this was like first day for him. It was more than 15 years already for me. So where's my videos? Why I cannot keep them there? Because the beast is the guardian of Islam. They will not let you humiliate this cult. Otherwise, I will keep it there. I mean, the video have 50,000 views in 3 days. Why I want to take it down? Because YouTube is the devil of Islam. Why I close my account in Facebook? Why I close my account in Instagram? Why I close it in Twitter? Because whatever I post, they block it. If you are a Muslim, posting video about beheading, they don't block you. In the same time, sadly, even Christians don't support us. Christians, they send me messages schooling me about how to talk. They want to teach me how to talk. Not only we have war with the devil of Google and the devil of Facebook and the devil of the social media and the devil of Muhammad. We have war with the Christians. They gave me ad in my video because I played a song. It's called I'm Sexy and I Know It. I played not even 10 seconds of it. When you play that, there's a copyright, so they can place an ad on it. And the ad was a Muslim ad. Donate for a mosque. They force an ad on my channel. Can you believe it? Do you remember when I was going live on air, and then they sent me, and you remember? Yeah, I was live. They gave me warning right away. So, my friend, and by the way, I'm not telling you to be disappointed. No, that even will make the fight better. You see, it's boring if there's no fight. We are better Christians when the devil fight us more. You know what I mean? So don't think I'm complaining. I'm not. Praise the Lord, I'm very successful. As you see, Muslims are leaving Islam left or right. My videos is all over. If you go right now and search YouTube, me myself, I get scared when I search for my name in YouTube. I mean, my videos is all over. My books is all over. My books translated to all languages in the world. Soon we will have it in Chinese. So, are we successful? Absolutely. When they fight us, they bring us success, not the opposite. When they fight me, they bring me more support, not the opposite. You know, I say to you my experience, that the more they fight me, the more the Lord, He sends support to me. How? I can't explain to you. The more they try to close door in my way, the more doors open. So don't ever think that they are strong and we are weak. They are the weak. And this is why they try to mute us, to silence us. The strong one, he do not need to silence others. Say whatever you want. They speak about the freedom of speech, but it is only their freedom of speech is allowed. For they are hypocrite. We have a Muslim here is posting this verse for us. Let me show you this verse, just to show you how stupid Islam is. Thank you, my friend, the one who was posting this. Muhammad, because he could not, you see, Muhammad is the same as a social media today. So this Abdul is posting this verse for us in the chat. And this verse again proving Islam to be false. So this is the comment of this Abdul. May Allah sharp the virgin nails for him. يريدون ليطفئوا نور الله بأفواههم والله متم نوره blah 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 blah. Let us see what this verse is about. And then you will die laughing. Chapter 9, verse number 32. Thin would they extinguish Allah light with their mouth, but Allah will not allow it. See, you just proved to us that Allah is a dumb, is a stupid, and He cannot do it. Because if Allah, He will not allow it. So why Muslims are leaving Islam when I talk to them? And why no Muslim can debate me and win? And why you don't call me if this verse is with you? You will win. If this verse is true, then you call me immediately and you will have victory, because nobody can distinguish the light of Allah. So this verse is false. And why you need to do jihad if Allah protecting the faith anyway? And why you want to kill the apostate if Allah, nobody can silence or mute his light? So my friend, Islam without lies dies. Islam without sword is dead. So you need two things to protect Islam: sword, violence, and lies. Allah Nur does not exist. Thank you for posting this verse to prove to us that Muhammad, he could not answer the Christians, the Jews, you know, especially the Christian and the Jews. And because of that, he said, oh, they want to extinguish the light of Allah. What is the answer? He could not debate them. And what is the light of Allah? The light of Allah, that there is a penis which is endless, and there's a woman with big boobs waiting for you. That is the light of Allah? Or this is the light of the nipples? Is that the light of Allah to promise me women for sex and children for sex? It is the light of Allah to give me women who have vagina and nobody touch it? Is that the light of Allah? Where is the light of Allah? If you want, I will go to Skype again and I can take a call from you, MES, and tell me how the light of Allah work for you. When the Jewish woman, she killed Muhammad and he died by poison, was she successful to distinguish the light of Allah? She killed Muhammad. And Muhammad described in the Quran as Sirajan Muniran. So he's light lamp. Not only a light, he's a lamp. Here we go, a Jewish woman. She extinguished the light of Allah by little poison. She went to Home Depot. She bought rat poison. Muhammad, he ate it. The rat, he died. So how nobody can extinguish the light of Allah? And then we find that the goat ate the Quran, and a lot of the Quran is missing. But nobody can extinguish the light of Allah. Okay, where is the verses of a breastfeeding for adult? As long as nobody can extinguish the light of Allah. I don't ban people. If I block you in the chat because I want you to call me. It's the opposite. I open my Skype and it says any Muslim is willing, welcome to call me. Any Muslim. I don't even accept a call from Christians. I don't block you. I want you to talk to me. So where's the light of Allah? How come Allah did not warn Muhammad not to eat the goat which full of poison so he will not die? The Muslim, they say that the goat spoke to Muhammad. The goat spoke to him after he ate her. How stupid is that warning? The goat was dead. The goat is dead, and now Muhammad is talking to the goat, and the goat, she said to him, Prophet, don't eat me. Hold on. Al-Amin, he's saying, sadly, somebody deleted his message. Okay, let me copy his message. I will put it in the screen. Al-Amin is saying the following. Thank you, Al-Amin, for your post. You see, you are welcome, but you are exposing your prophet again. You said, Christian Prince, you are just a foul mouth, mocker, debating you is like a wrestling with garbage bag. Why would decent Muslim would do that? Okay, that's a good thing to say. So the one who whistle with garbage bag is not worth of a fighting with him. Correct? That's wonderful. Well, you idiot, you just said that the one who have a bad mouth is not worth to speak to. The one who do mockery is not worth to speak to. So when your prophet, he said, the man who is proud about his inheritance in the time of Jahiliyyah, before Islam, go and tell him, bite the penis of your father. Is he worth to talk to? The one who is against foul mouth. First of all, show me where I use foul mouth. If I say the word vagina, because your prophet says vagina. If I say penis, because your prophet says penis. Here we go. Your prophet says the one who is proud about his inheritance before Islam, tell him to go and bite the penis of your father. Is that a foul mouth? It's not mine. I'm quoting your prophet. So look what you just said. You just admitted that your prophet is a filthy man. When we quote him, we will sound dirty. Don't quote Muhammad, because the second you quote Muhammad, you sound filthy and your mouth is filthy. Thank you for saying that. Or shall I show you Abu Bakr saying, go and suck the clitoris of Allah? Suck the clitoris? Is that how you say to a man? Go and suck the clitoris? Or what about your God in the Quran who speak about the penis of Muhammad? Or what about your God who start doing mockery of the uncle of Muhammad and his wife? So the Muslim, when you quote for him what his prophet said, he gets so upset and he consider it a foul mouth, a mocker, a garbage bag. And you mentioning garbage, that is very good news for me. Look at your prophet. Your prophet is the only one who claimed to be a prophet from God, who asked you to clean yourself when you do ablution to pray. Yet he do ablution by washing himself by garbage. Read with me and love. Why somebody want to fight with the garbage bag? You're right. That is Muhammad. Read carefully. Abu Sa'id al-Khudri said that some people ask Muhammad, Messenger of Allah, whether they might perform ablution out of the well of Buddha, which was the well which minstrel, clothed, dead dogs, and stinking things were thrown in. Do you see it? The Prophet was talking to arrogant? Doesn't matter. The foul mouth is a foul mouth. I never use formal language. And I'm talking to arrogant too. You Muslim, you think you are superior, and you are not. You think you are the best of mankind, as the Quran says, and you are not. Islamic country is the most corrupt countries in the world. A woman, she cannot walk alone in the street without being harassed sexually or even kidnapped or raped. This is why you need a guardian with your wife when she walks in the street. A Muslim, he cannot have a window in the Middle East or in Islamic country without bars. You walk in USA, you don't find single bar in the window. Go drive all over USA. You will not find one single bar on the window. Why? Why in Islamic country you cannot have a window without bars? Is that because you are trustworthy, or because a nation become a nation of thieves? So you claim to be the best and you are the worst. Why a woman, she need a guardian when she walk in the street? If she is secure and she live in Saudi Arabia and all are believers, why she need a guard? Well, she need a guard because Islam turned human being into a beast. So the second they see a woman alone, she is a target. But this is not the case in other countries. Women, they go to the mall, they do shopping, they go to work, they go alone, they even stay late. Are you there? And you know, not to forget, Muhammad is the best example of Muslims. Muhammad, he went to his own son's house. This is why, by the way, in the Middle East, Muslims, they trust Christians. They don't trust Muslims. When I used to go to Muslims when I was in high school, I go to a Muslim, like a Muslim who is in my classroom, nice people, you know, they are good people. I cannot say they are bad.